New information in an officer-involved shooting in Grand Forks County. The state attorney's office has cleared the deputy who shot a murder suspect in Larimore back in March. They say Sergeant Ryan Wadlow's use of force was reasonable and justified in light of the circumstances. Valley News Team's Sydney Zatz joins us now live in studio with the latest on this investigation. Sydney.
Justin, the Grand Forks County State's attorney says officers on scene had probable cause to believe the suspect, Troy Larson, shot someone. Deputies making multiple attempts to get Larson to surrender over a nearly 3-hour standoff. The ruling also says law enforcement was threatened by Larson, so the sergeant's use of force was appropriate. Deputies say Larson fired multiple rounds at the SWAT vehicle officers were in, hitting the windshield several times. He eventually came out citing a bathrobe, but deputies say he reached for his pocket. That's when Sergeant Wadlow fired one round of his AR-15, striking Larson in the back. Another deputy hit Larson with a non-lethal round. Larson is charged with murder in the shooting death of Jamie Hallweger, as well as attempted murder and 7 counts of reckless endangerment for the incident in mid-March. He remains in the Grand Forks County Jail. His next court appearance is scheduled for Monday, has been continued until August.
All right, thank you, Sydney. Sergeant Wadlow has over 13 years law enforcement experience, including more than 8 as a SWAT operator.